And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's San Diego taking on Cleveland. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Kerry Wood. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Cuts on it, misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Bautista now at the plate.
Jose Bautista.
Swing at a high fly ball right field. Carroll moving under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Satchel Paige. What do you have on him, Singy?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next one in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Get it up. Let's go.
Hit in the air out to center field. Merrill brings it in. And there's one away. This is Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
And downstairs.
Counts 1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. That one in triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ooh.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Number 9 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty.
You never noticed Torrey just wear 1 glove too. Or was that like that back in the day?
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. Throw over to first.
Wow, what the hell happened? It dropped? Huh.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Breaking ball in there for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Altuve pulls that one down, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve. Altuve batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
Ball, one strike.
And strike two. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not pop.
Oh, diving stop. Goes to third with it.
Third.
In there safely. They get the tag on him. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
The catcher, Rodriguez.
What's out of that?
Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, he ran himself out of that inning, man. He should have had that. He should have had at least one run there.
And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Page back to work. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. And the slider just misses. To the right side. Albies. The throw to first. And quickly one away in the second. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one misses. 1-0. And another ball. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Now fly ball to right center. Merrill on the move. And it's caught for the out. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. in there at the knees for a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. In the air out to center. Corrals it. And that is that. Top half of the third inning. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And that one almost hit him. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Here comes Max Muncy.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And there's a strike. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That's in there. And it's 0-1. That one missing inside.
Ball, that's out.
Top of the third, no score. And that's outside. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Swings and misses. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. As we go to the last of the third, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that misses. Ball 3.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one the other way. De La Cruz throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. One of our cover stars is at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah, the first Reds player to be featured on the cover of the show. That must be a cool feeling for him.
That's down and in. That missed by a lot. Now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Fly to center his first time. Just missed. inside. And the count is 2-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Julio Rodriguez. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez... that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Go-ahead run on base. Jackson Merrill will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. To first, might be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1.
Nope. Outside.
Fourth inning underway. No score. On the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Look out! And it hit him.
No, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Fly to left his first time. And ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Way outside, 2-0. Now a check swing, but he held up. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field. Bautista takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the dirt, ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Satchel with the 2-1. Runner on the go. No throw, safe at second.
Really just yanked it across his body. And now there's a runner in scoring position. Get something to the outfield grass, and you can take the lead right here.
And a big swing and a miss.
Full count, 3-2.
Hit slowly on the ground. Albies in plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
Wood back to work. Strike one.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one misses in the dirt. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a swing and a miss.
Should have launched that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball,
1 out,
2
bases
strikes.
empty. That one misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next, Pudge Rodriguez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today.
Damn it. What?
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
That one not close. And that is ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ball ripped.
Oh, you
right
might have got that
field,
one.
and that one back.
Oh,
and
shit,
that
okay.
one is gone.
Okay,
That's
well, I
worth
didn't
the
think you hit
price
that
of
one.
admission. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Now it's the second baseman.
Oh, man.
Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. There's the strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Satchel comes to the plate. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 so far. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Now one missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a
Go.
favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner on the go. To second, and he threw it away. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Ground ball right side. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Fly to right his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. Now a bunt towards third, and that's just foul. Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. Into center. De La Cruz makes his way towards it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double
shit,
play.
I didn't even do that.
That ends the inning.
Fuck, I forgot it was 2 outs.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. On the ground, right side. Soriano throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now it's Max Muncy.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses, and his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. Bottom of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll.
You gotta get on pace here.
That one at triple digits. There's a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Corbin goes down on strikes. And here's the catcher. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down. There's Freddie Freeman now.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That one misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
That's down and in. A slider missed. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
That's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
In the dirt, but kept close. Freeman off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side. Albies. Inning over. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Julio Rodriguez.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Gets under it and pops it up, and that goes foul. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Right side. Slide, and he catches it. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Rip to third. Throw to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Bautista now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez. Now pitching. Josh Hader.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Called strike right there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Down and swinging. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Merrill stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Wood back to work. Late swing, fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball, right field. Carroll. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 2.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. So 2 down now, and here is Pudge Rodriguez. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Merrill makes the grab on the run. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Just missed. Hader, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering upstairs. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now a chance for Ricky Henderson. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Ellie looking to steal. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. De La Cruz stands in second with no outs.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Bounce to third, but it kicks foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul will we'll see another payoff pitch.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time.
And that one is lifted in the air. Albies on the move, nabs it. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. Man at second. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the catcher.
Now batting, number 9.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Goodbye, home run. That one felt good. It's 3-0. Base is empty with 2 away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Bunts it towards the mound. On to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Max Muncy.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
1 down, base is empty. Check swing went around, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies.
Now coming into pinch hit, Hendrick
Really?
Jr.
And that
Ball
one
1,
moves
no
his
strike.
feet.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Well, that was a pretty good game. Shoot. We did all right there. Let's see. A little bit of highlights from Joe. Joe did his thing out there today. That was a nice hit by Altuve. I thought that was gone first. Jose, he surprised me. That was a contact swing. And then Joe with the nail in the coffin. All right. I'll go with that. I'll take that all day.